Yeah, nah. These are some YNs. If you ever doubted that these were YNs, this is what YNs do, man. They believe in equality, man. Honestly, YNs do believe in equality. They run the fade with anybody. They crash out on anybody, and it's gonna be the same result. Never fight a YN.
The stomping bubbles out, the sitting,
No, that's crazy. That go back. You stomp
all
bubbles
of
out.
this with
YouTube, what's going on? My name is Unarmed Window, and we are once again on the Window Watching YouTube channel reacting to the Rowdyruff Boys Part 2 by Swigme, however you pronounce it. I still don't know how after 3 videos. We're live right now on Kick, actually. This is being recorded while we're live. Without further ado, make sure you follow me on. Currently, I'm live on Kick, which you guys should follow me on. Link will be down in the description below. And anyways, I'm not gonna waste y'all's time any further, so let's get right into it. The Rowdyruff Boys, the return of the YNs.
on Swigme. Mojo Jojo was
Whoa,
thrown
whoa,
into
whoa.
jail for
Say
the
that
fifth time.
again.
Previously on Swigme, Mojo
Swigame.
Jojo was thrown into jail for the 5th time in a week and created the Rowdyruff Boys in his own
Swigame.
feces-filled toilet to get his revenge. And the boys went on a rampage, destroying property,
Fact. I
endangering
remember
lives,
this.
and setting off a nuke in the middle of the city, and caused the girls to want to give up on superhero life for good. But the girls came
it's
back
crazy. It
and
was
gave
just
them the
one
coup,
loss.
which caused them to blow up for good, or so we thought. Because today, the boys have returned, and they're even worse than the last time we saw them. Can the Powerpuff Girls defeat the original YNs again? Find out on this episode of
The return of the YNs. I don't think y'all understand though. They're just as strong. But they came and whooped the Powerpuff Girls. And not a lot of characters can do that, man. I'm just saying.
Welcome back to Townsville, where crime is running rampant, monsters busting buildings down, and nobody
No. First of all, crime is always running rampant in Townsville. Tell me a day when it's not. It's an average Thursday for them.
moves out of here because the Powerpuff Girls are here to save y'all after y'all go homeless. So as the girls are beating the brakes off all the criminals, him, why they say his name like that? Him is watching this and gets pissed because, well, he hates the Powerpuff Girls. All his niggas hate the Powerpuff Girls. But as he's watching the TV trying to figure out how to beat them, he sees something and gets happy.
How
because
strong
something
is
sinister
him?
pops on his screen.
Like, he
Something
could really
that with
destroy the girls,
finesse
right?
Just might beat the Powerpuff Girls. So the girls are downtown beating up a million monsters because this is just a regular Wednesday afternoon here, and for whatever
I said a regular Thursday. I was close. I was close on that. You got to give me props.
reason, Buttercup is out here aura farming and running on the walls. Girl, we see you, damn. So after they beat all the monsters up, the ground explodes.
Think she
and
sunned you
opens
new or
up,
something.
And rising from the ground was the Rowdyruff Boys. And
Did
I
y'all
don't
kill
think
them
y'all are ready
last
for the
time?
violence that these boys are on now. Because, I mean,
No. Stop. Did y'all kill them last time? Because why they were rising from the ground like they just came from hell or something?
look, the boy Butch is over here tweaking like he can't stay off Galaxy Gas. Bring out the counter. So after the introductions,
No
they
shot,
start
there's a
fighting,
crash
and
out counter.
obviously they're even. But I want to ask a question real quick. When did Buttercup learn how to fire energy waves from her hands? Has she been doing this? So as the fight goes on, the girls go back to their last victory strategy of just kiss them and give them cooties. And this is where everything is about to go left. Cause you see, these aren't the original YNs from the last video. These boys like girls now. So when they get kissed, their chest gets a little bigger until they are literal giants. You would think when they were like 3 feet taller than y'all would stop kissing them, but I guess not. So it turns out
I
that
don't
him
know.
resurrected the Rowdyruff Boys. And
Yo,
said,
did he kill him?
Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now you have a fucking cootie shot. So that kissing and making them explode thing isn't going to work this time, thank God. And when the girls found this out, they were sitting here shook. Lips quivering, Buttercup swallowing spit, and probably praying in her head, oh Lord, please don't let these demons beat my ass. I beg you, Lord. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta prep y'all, because
Bro, he is
last
funny.
time they were pretty much even the whole fight until the boys caught them slipping. But this time, oh Lord, the boys have the clear advantage. So what y'all are about to see is a straight up, bona fide ass whooping. So they start doing
I already know this about to be on some BS. I know it too. Also, no, I don't swear in my window watching videos. I just want to make that clear. I will say nigga. I'll say that, but like I don't swear in none. I like to keep the window watching. I like to keep my part of the window reaction watching family friendly.
Doing stuff to try to gross the girls out. And Butch spits out a loogie that the girls thought was going straight for them, but it goes over their head, and then Boomer runs up and catches his brother's spit in his mouth, talking about some Pause! Hey man, give him 100, cause they some freaky ass niggas. So Bubbles starts throwing up in his trash can, and Bubbles, same. Man, same. So Buttercup starts
I feel like I gotta throw up after seeing that. Just go. Hate that, man.
talking big like she can beat them, and they start tweaking. And when they try to run up on the boys, they get instantly waxed. I mean punted, knocked across the goddamn city. And as the boys are running up in what would be their final attack, Brick stops them and says they about to play a new game. And bruh, every time Brick says this, Butch is about to start tweaking. I mean, look at him jumping around with his tongue out. The man ain't got no brain cells. But while Butch is over there losing it, Brick takes the girls and turns them into a hockey puck, then puts his big ass feet into people's cars so they can be roller skates, and then
Yeah, nah. These are some YNs. If you ever doubted that these were YNs, this is what YNs do, man. You gotta watch out for them.
gets ready to play street hockey with the fucking girls. Bruh, they was grabbing steel beams.
This is
and
insane.
part of a bridge just so they could slap shot the girls around the street. But once again, let me remind y'all, this is a regular Wednesday afternoon. So they start playing hockey with the girls and
Which
slap
is
shot
crazy.
them into the parking garage, which we gotta add about 450 for the property damage and assault alone. Cause this is so bad that Blossom and Bubbles are hiding and trying to get Buttercup to hide with them. So they sneak onto the top of the roof, and Blossom done pretty much gave up.
Look at him.
Waxing y'all, fam. Her team getting cooked, and Mama's done basically lost hope. So when she says this, Buttercup, the actual crash out, loses it and starts screaming in their hiding spot. Let me say that again.
Screaming
while
in
they
their
are
hiding spot.
from these demons downstairs that are
Looking for them.
So obviously, the boys find the girls because Buttercup starts screaming. And they pull up some power
No.
lines
Hold on.
to find the girls because
This is a crazy. Honestly, this is thumbnail worthy. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is thumbnail worthy. It's not going on thumbnail because I always have to include myself. I'll just erase Buttercup. I'll replace myself with Buttercup. That's what I'll do. Yeah. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna replace myself for Buttercup. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Buttercup starts screaming. And they pull up some power lines to make a wrestling ring. And I don't care how good of insurance y'all got in this town. Y'all power is out for a smooth month after this. Hell, the city is probably out for a whole month. So the boys are up there in the wrestling ring, and it gets violent. This was worse than WWE. Butch is beating his chest with Buttercup in his hand. Boomer is over there stomping Bubbles the fuck out. Bruh, how is she alive?
Bro.
And Brick is over here glazing himself.
The richest nigga, the biggest nigga.
But hear me out. They ain't even actually started. These were just the introduction. The bludgeoning was just getting
There's no
started.
way.
So when they actually start, Buttercup and Bubbles get busted into the middle of the ring and sat on. Yes, you heard me. Sat on by the niggas that eat speed. So you can only imagine what they draw.
Stop showing
Then Brick
that.
turns Blossom into a speed bag, punts her
This is
across
crazy.
the ring, and then jumps onto her from the top of the ring and
They believe in equality, man. Honestly, YNs do believe in equality. They run the fade with anybody. They crash out on anybody, and it's gonna be the same result. Never fight a YN. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Look, if you see yourself in a position where you gotta fight a YN, run. Get in your car, drive away, leave. You see a YN, you either gonna take it or you gonna leave. You could look like Blossom, or you could you'd be honestly. Good thing the Powerpuff Girls are crash outs. I'm about to say, luckily they not, because 2 crash outs might destroy the whole world. But the Powerpuff Girls are crash outs. They just forgot how to activate they crash out energy.
Bro, look at Blossom. The girl is missing teeth. The girl's bow is in tatters. The girl cannot move. So then Brick gets on top of Blossom and starts letting spit hang from his mouth. What is y'all obsession with spitting on?
He's some
and then
freaky niggas, man.
It snaps and covers her in spit. Bruh, for all this, with this wrestling ring and the spit, the stomping bubbles out, the sitting.
No, that's crazy. That go back. You stomp bubbles out
with this wrestling ring and the spit, the stomping bubbles out, the
that's
sitting
crazy.
on motherfuckers. Give them like 500. Some of y'all probably gonna say more, so just add in another like 100 for the comment section. You're welcome. So then they grab Bubbles. They pull the girl's dress open. And you know what they do? They put this giant slug in her clothes. First off, where y'all even get that thing? And the slug is just crawling on her.
Bro,
Ugh, like,
these crash outs are different.
After that, baby. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is when the plot armor kicks in, because they gotta beat him somehow, right? So Buttercup sees Bubbles crying and busts Butch in the tongue, and that's when they find out the more they challenge their masculinity, the more they're gonna shrink down. So they paint Boomer's face and make him look like a goddamn baby doll. They pull down Brick's pants on the roof, and I gotta censor this, cause we ain't finna see some kindergartner booty on my goddamn channel. And
I didn't even think about that. I was about to say, why'd you censor it? I didn't want to see it anyways. Let me stop right there. I didn't want to see it anyway. I was just confused on why you did it, but now it makes sense.
basically, they babied them until they turn into baby dolls. But even though him comes and saves them in the end, the boys don't blow up this time, which means the boys are officially back in town and fucking nerfed. Give me the final tally.
This is insane, dude. Called the
I'll be back
Army.
next week. Y'all know what to do. Stay swiggy, baby.
Alright, man. Well, that's a... How you say your name again?
Previously on Swigame Mojo.
Okay, that's all from Swigame. Make sure you guys follow him. His channel will be down in the description below. Make sure you guys follow me on kick.com/unarmedwindow. Like I said, I'm actually live right now while recording this video. You might see the viewer counter in the top left and then the follower goal. So make sure you guys follow me there too. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will catch you all later. Peace from the Window Watching YouTube channel.